Hey crew, welcome to today's yoga workout. So it is a active recovery day, essentially. So we are going to begin, simply just get on your mat. You can be barefoot. It is yoga, so let's get comfy and let's get to some active recovery. That being said, we can go ahead and we're just going to take a couple inhales, an exhale, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Good job. All right, let's roll those shoulders back and get to one end of our mat. Then we're going to walk out into some downward dog. We can just simply pedal it out here. And then just kind of do what movements feel good for you, and then eventually here we'll find stillness. Take a couple deep breaths. Then we're going to bring our feet together. Let's send one foot up. Bend at the knee. Open up through that hip. Straighten it out and let's bring it forward. Stretch out that psoas. Should feel good. Let's go ahead and plant that. If you have your right foot forward, plant your left hand on the mat. Open up to your right. Should feel a little deeper stretch here. Let's walk that foot out. Let's come back down, bring that hand to the inside of your foot. You can drop that back knee down if you need to. All right, let's walk that foot back across. All the way across the mat. Let's go into pigeon pose. Dropping that back knee down. If this is a deep enough stretch, you can stay here. Otherwise, you can drop down onto your elbows or all the way flat. Don't overstretch here. Do what feels good. Come back up on our hands. We're going to tuck that back toe under, bringing that foot back, going into downward dog. Let's do a vinyasa flow here so you can come down, go up into cobra. Do what feels good here as you stretch out. Down, hands planted, let's push up, back into downward dog. All right, let's bring that opposite foot up. Again, bending at the knees, opening through the hip. Then when you're ready, let's straighten back out and bring that foot forward. Planting it between our hands. Again, plant that left hand or right hand if you have your left foot forward. Bring that left arm up. Walk that foot out. to the edge of our mat. Bring our hand back, get a little deeper stretch in that inner thigh. Then let's walk our foot across to the other side of our mat and go into pigeon pose. Again, you can stay on your hands here. You can drop onto your elbows or all the way down if that feels good for you. Focus on steadying your breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Come up on our hands, bring that foot back, and meet in tabletop position. We're going to do some cat-cow. So inhale, drop that belly down. Exhale, arch that back up. Move with your breath here. Alright, let's meet back in tabletop. Let's just rock or tilt our pelvis. Alright, let's do some hip circles. Doesn't matter which direction we go because we'll switch here shortly. Alright, switching directions. Alright, back to tabletop. Let's go ahead and do some cat or bird dog. Opposite arm, leg raises, and we're alternating sides. Focus on that tight core, flat back. Okay, on these next ones, let's add in a crunch. Good job. Bring a little fire to the core today. Alright, let's just do a couple regular bird dogs, no crunch. Maybe one more on each side. Good job. Alright, circle those hips again. Drop back into a little child's pose. Melt deeper into your mat with each exhale. up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. Okay, let's step 1 foot forward and go into warrior one. So bringing those arms up, keep your hips straight. And we're going to open up into warrior two, bringing that back foot straight, or however you want to say it. And then looking out over those front fingertips. Tilt back. You can straighten that front leg for triangle pose. Back into warrior two. Just kind of move back and forth between triangle pose and warrior two. Okay, sit in warrior two. Let's go back to warrior one. Step forward. Let's forward fold. On an inhale, let's come halfway, and then we'll exhale and go back down. Then we'll slowly roll all the way up. And let's switch sides and go into warrior one, opposite leg forward. Should feel that stretch in your psoas, that front hip flexor. Open up into warrior two. Again, turning that back foot forward. Looking out over those front fingertips. A little deeper into that squat. Feeling that stretch on your inner thigh. And we can straighten. The triangle pose. Just kind of move back and forth with your breath between warrior two and triangle pose. Alright, let's go back to warrior two. Be back in warrior one. Step it forward. Bring those arms down. Alright, let's do a little tree pose. So plant one foot and then bring the other up to your inner thigh. This is going to take some balance. You guys are going to see mine. You can keep your arms out. You can keep them at your sides. Roll those shoulders back and down. Find stillness. Exhale. A couple more breaths here. If you have to, tap your foot down quick, and come back up. Okay, let's plant that other foot, and we're going to do it on the opposite side. You may find one side is easier to balance on than the other. Totally normal. Again, roll those shoulders back and down. Stick out your chest. You can even put your hands together across your chest here. Yeah, we're almost done. Yeah. Alright, let's bring that foot down. Good job. Okay, let's finish it out in a wide stance. Toes forward. Let's do a halfway fold. You should feel this in your hamstrings, glutes. Yeah, we should. Hi. Ooh, you keep bouncing for a minute, okay? Alright, let's fold all the way down. You can bring those toes in slightly if you would like. Hands on the mat. If you can't quite reach your mat, put them on your thighs or shins. Let's go ahead, plant one hand and open up. On an exhale, let's switch sides. Exhale, switching back and forth. Last one. Alright, let's go. You can sway from side to side. Let's slowly walk those feet in. And then let's roll up slowly. Good job, crew. Alright. And with that, namaste. I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great day. Way to show up for yoga. And I hope you enjoy your active recovery day. We'll see you on the next one. Love you guys.